July 4th, Love Shift. When Venus meets Uranus, your soulmate connection awakens. Something extraordinary is happening. On July 4th, 2025, the universe delivers a rare and powerful cosmic alignment, the meeting of Venus, the planet of love, and Uranus, the awakener of truth and transformation at the final, fateful degree of Taurus. This is no ordinary astrology transit. This is a love shifter revolution of the heart that could change everything you thought you knew about connection, relationships, and even your soulmate destiny. In this episode, we'll explore how this celestial spark might suddenly rearrange your love life, awaken long-buried emotions, and open a portal to a love that is raw, real, and wildly aligned with your soul's truth. Whether you're single, healing, or in a relationship that's ready to evolve, this moment holds the potential for a deep reset. Are you ready to feel the shift not just in your life, but in your entire being? Because once Venus and Uranus connect, love will never look the same again. Let's begin. Number 1. The July 4th Love Revolution. On July 4th, 2025, the heavens will stage an event unlike any other moment, so charged it promises to redefine everything you thought you knew about love. This is the love shift, the once-in-a-lifetime conjunction of Venus and Uranus at precisely 29 degrees and 52 minutes Taurus, the critical anaretic degree, the final whisper of one era before the dawn of another. Venus, the radiant queen of love, beauty, and harmony, has long guided our hearts toward connection and comfort. Uranus, the unpredictable awakener, shatters old patterns and electrifies the soul with sudden insight and revolutionary impulse. When these two cosmic forces collide at the threshold of Taurus's last degree, their combined energy becomes unstoppable. Imagine a colossal door swinging open in the sky. Behind it lies a portal to a new dimension of relationships, one where authenticity trumps routine, freedom transcends security, and the bonds we forge are infused with an intensity we never dared to imagine. This is no mere transit, it's the grand finale of a 7-year journey that began when Uranus first entered Taurus in 2018. Every lesson learned, every attachment challenged, every heartache endured has been preparing you for this decisive moment. On that pivotal day, the universe hands you two choices: remain tethered to what is safe and familiar, or step boldly into a realm of love that pulses with innovation and truth. The final degree of Taurus carries an urgency unlike any other. It's the cosmic accelerator, propelling you beyond the boundaries of past patterns and into a landscape where your soulmate connection awaits with all its electric surprises and uncharted depths. Prepare yourself. On July 4th, your understanding of love will be forever transformed, and the world you've known will give way to something far greater. The love revolution has arrived. Are you ready to walk through the portal? Number 2. Celestial Power and Karmic Significance. In astrology, the anaretic degree, the 29th degree of any sign, carries an unmistakable intensity. It's the final threshold before the zodiac wheel turns, a point of culmination where unfinished business demands resolution. When a planet reaches 29 degrees in Taurus, it crackles with urgency, as if the cosmos itself is holding its breath. This isn't cosmic window dressing, it's a karmic spotlight shining on whatever lessons remain undone. On July 4th, Venus and Uranus will meet precisely at 29 degrees and 52 minutes Taurus, amplifying that anaretic tension to its peak. Venus embodies love's harmonizing force. She seeks beauty, stability, and the gentle rhythms of partnership. Uranus, by contrast, is the rebel awakener, electric, unpredictable, and driven by the need for freedom and authenticity. Venus asks, "How can I connect?" Uranus demands, "How can I be my true self?" Their conjunction at the very end of Taurus creates a cosmic tug-of-war between the comfort of familiar bonds and the irresistible call to break free. But this moment isn't spontaneous. It's the capstone of Uranus's 7-year journey through Taurus, which began in 2018. Over that time, Uranus has been quietly revolutionizing our values, shaking the foundations of our self-worth, and challenging our attitudes towards security and material comfort. Each unpredictable shift, each sudden insight, has been a rehearsal for this climactic meeting with Venus. As Uranus orbited through Taurus, it wove a tapestry of lessons about authenticity over adherence, growth over stagnation. Now, at the anaretic degree, those lessons converge into a single, potent directive. Release what no longer serves your highest good and step into a love that honors both freedom and connection. The cosmic scales are balanced on a knife edge, and you stand at the fulcrum. Number 3. Physical signs and electric sensations. Long before the planets align, your body has been whispering secrets. Under this Venus-Uranus transit in Taurus, sign that governs our physical flesh and sensory experiences, you may have noticed subtle yet unmistakable shifts. A fluttering heartbeat in quiet moments, an unexpected chill that races up your spine, or restless nights where sleep slips through your fingers. These aren't random spasms or nerves running wild. They are your own biofield, tuning in to an imminent love revolution. You might feel sudden jolts of energy in your Hanstony sparks of electricity that pulse beneath your skin. Your chest may tighten as though your heart chakra is tightening its coils, gearing up for an expansive surge. Perhaps vivid dreams so lifelike they linger long after you awake are those uncanny, fleeting moments when reality seems to hum with possibility. All of these are your nervous system's way of acting as a cosmic compass, pointing you toward the seismic shifts about to rewire your relationships. Insomnia or broken sleep can result from a racing mind, but also from your body recalibrating to Venus and Uranus's combined frequencies. Vivid, symbolic dreams surface as the subconscious processes old attachments, preparing you to shed what no longer serves. If you felt an inexplicable restlessness and urge to move, to change course, that's the anaretic energy of 29 degrees Taurus demanding you listen. Your physical sensations aren't mere side effects, they're active transmissions, priming you for the love shift. Embrace these signs. Notice where in your body the electricity gathers. Where does your chest ache with anticipation? Where do your palms tingle with possibility? These are activation points, marking the architecture of your soul as it prepares to be rewired. Trust that your body knows the code. It's guiding you through a portal to a new realm of love, one that pulses with authenticity and electric truth. If you've been feeling those strange tingles, vivid dreams, or a deep restlessness lately, you're not alone. Your body is already responding to the cosmic shift. So let's tune in together. Just drop a comment, "I feel the shift." That's it, simple, clear, and a powerful way to honor what's awakening within you. Number 4. Whisperings from the dream realm. As your body awakens, so too does your dreamscape. With Neptune stationing retrograde on the very day Venus meets Uranus, the veil between waking and sleeping worlds thins to gossamer. Your dreams transform from fanciful illusions into urgent dispatches from your higher self, brimming with clues about your soulmate connection. Have you noticed recurring Fasasan X, who appears to offer closure, or a stranger whose gaze feels strangely familiar? These nightly visions aren't random, they're symbolic previews, rehearsals for the relationship that's taking shape. With Neptune's mystical influence at its peak, every dream becomes a divine download. Pay attention to colors, settings, and emotions. A moonlit garden might signify a blossoming romance. Flying could represent liberation from old heartaches. Beyond dreams, synchronicities, déjà vu moments, repeating numbers like 111 or 555. Uncanny coincidences will pepper your days. Each signal is a breadcrumb on the path to your true connection. While some images and numbers offer reassurance, others serve as warnings. A dream of crumbling walls might mean it's time to dismantle a stale partnership before the new can enter. Keep a dream journal by your bedside. Record every vivid scene, every face, every feeling that lingers upon waking. In the days leading up to July 4th, patterns will emerge, hidden messages about who you're becoming and who you're destined to meet. The universe is speaking, your dreams are the medium. Lean in, listen carefully, and prepare to decode the blueprint of your heart's next chapter. Number 5. Why some relationships suddenly end. There's a quiet truth that often goes unspoken, but during this Venus-Uranus alignment, it comes to the surface with clarity and urgency. Not every relationship is meant to last, and that's not a tragedy. It's a realignment. As this powerful cosmic event unfolds, it invites a deep and often uncomfortable re-examination of our relationships, not just with partners, but with everything that brings us comfort and pleasure, including money, possessions, routines, and most importantly, with ourselves. This transit isn't just about attracting new love, it's about waking up. It shakes loose everything that's no longer authentic, pushing us to release attachments that have kept us stuck in outdated patterns. For some, that means sudden, even shocking endings to relationships that, beneath the surface, were never truly aligned. When love is built more on fear of being alone than on mutual growth, when we stay in something just because it feels familiar or safe, the universe will nudge or force us to let go. And though that can feel painful, it's also deeply freeing. What's happening is not destruction for its own sake, but a kind of spiritual pruning. These endings clear the space for something far more real to take root, something that resonates with your soul, not just your survival instincts. If your relationship has been feeling stale, if there's been tension you've been trying to ignore, or if you've felt yourself quietly settling for less than your heart truly wants, this transit may bring those issues to a head. But it's not here to punish, it's here to liberate. The truth is, you can't build a future on false foundations. And Venus meeting Uranus doesn't just ask for truth, it demands it. That means letting go of illusions, of roles we've outgrown, and of stories that no longer serve us. Yet not all relationships will end. Those that are rooted in honesty, mutual respect, and genuine emotional alignment will not only survive, they'll transform. They'll evolve, shed old habits, and emerge stronger, deeper, and more connected than ever. So the real question isn't whether your relationship will end, it's whether it's ready to evolve, whether you are, because change is coming, and the more open-hearted you are in meeting it, the more it becomes a doorway, not a wall. Let go with grace, or hold on with growth, the choice is yours. But either way, this cosmic shift is making space for love that's real, love that awakens you, and love that finally feels like home. Number 6. The electric awakening of your heart chakra. Right now, something powerful and deeply personal is happening within you. Your heart chakra is awakening. Can you feel it? Maybe it's a pressure in your chest, a soft warmth spreading across your upper body, or even a tingling sensation at the center of your heart that feels almost like a gentle current of electricity. This isn't your imagination, and it's certainly not something to be afraid of. In fact, it's a sign that Uranus, planet known for its ability to spark sudden spiritual awakenings, is interacting directly with your energy field, preparing you for a profound transformation in how you give and receive love. As Venus moves closer to Uranus, The high-frequency energy it sends is not just cosmic, it's personal. It's charging your heart with clarity, truth, and emotional expansion. Think of your heart chakra as the bridge between your physical experience and your spiritual understanding. It connects your grounding, earthly instincts with your highest, most divine truths. And right now, that bridge is under renovation. It's being strengthened and widened so you can handle more connection, deeper emotions, and a love that's real, not just romantic love, but love for yourself, love for others, and love for the world around you. This expansion may not be easy. It can stir up old wounds you thought you had buried, bring unresolved feelings to the surface, or leave you feeling unexpectedly raw or exposed. But ask yourself, what needs to break open inside you so the real healing can begin? As the Venus-Uranus alignment reaches its peak on July 4th, you may notice a shifter moment where your heart feels lighter, more open, more honest. You could experience a sudden wave of compassion, an unexpected sense of clarity about who and what truly matters, or even a release of tears you didn't know you were holding back. This is your heart responding to the energy, shedding the old protections and patterns that kept it guarded. Because real love, authentic, spiritual, transformative love, requires vulnerability. It asks us to stop pretending, stop performing, and start feeling. And that kind of love can only take root in a heart that's been opened by truth. So let me ask you, are you ready to let go of the stories that have kept your heart small? Are you willing to release the need for control or certainty in exchange for emotional freedom and soul-level connection? Because this awakening isn't about fantasy, it's about finding a love that doesn't limit you, a love that grows with you. It's about learning to love without clinging, to connect without fear, and to honor your truth without compromise. As this energy moves through you, try not to resist the discomfort. Trust that your heart knows what it's doing. The tightness, the tears, the tenderness, they're all signs that something beautiful is breaking open inside of you. The message in this moment is clear. The universe is clearing the path for a higher form of love to reach you, and it begins with your own heart. Let it open, let it stretch, let it shine. Because when you allow this transformation, you don't just attract love, you become love. And that is the most powerful shift of all. If your heart is starting to feel this shift, warmth, release, or even quiet clarity, let us know in the comments. Just type, "I feel the shift." No need to explain, just share your presence. Number 7. Your timeline is being rewritten. Right now, you are standing at a turning point in your life, and whether you realize it or not, the universe is actively rewriting your timeline and your soulmates as well. This isn't just any cosmic event. It's one of those rare moments when everything accelerates, when the choices you make today ripple far into your future, shaping not only your path but also who walks it with you. Between now and July 7th, the energy of the Venus-Uranus conjunction is like a flash of lightning illuminating the exact direction your soul is meant to take, the one that leads to your highest destiny and deepest love. Uranus has been traveling through Taurus for the past 7 years, shaking up everything stable, familiar, and safe in order to push us toward authenticity. And now, at the final and most urgent point of this journey, it's demanding resolution. Have you felt like life is pressing you to decide on love, on values, on who you truly are? That's because it is. Picture your life like a tree, each choice branching into a different possible future. This Venus-Uranus alignment is that moment when lightning strikes, revealing the one branch that leads to the love that was always meant for you. And here's where it gets even more powerful. Your soulmate is feeling this shift too. The same energetic waves that are pushing you to awaken, to realign, to make bold decisions are affecting them as well. Their timeline is shifting to meet yours. Have you been sensing something or someone pulling at your heart? Perhaps you've felt unexpected memories resurface, or emotions that seemed long settled start stirring again. Maybe you've even dreamed of someone you haven't seen in years, or felt a sudden urge to reach out. That's the cosmic slingshot at work. This transit builds tension like a stretched elastic band, creating a sense of urgency and inevitability that pulls two paths closer together sometimes, in surprising, even magical ways. So, if someone from your past reappears, if you meet someone new who feels inexplicably familiar, or if the timing of a reconnection feels almost too perfect to be coincidence, don't dismiss it. Ask yourself, why now? What is the universe trying to align in your life? Because these moments are not accidents. They are timeline convergences, points in space and time where paths that were once separate suddenly begin to merge. But not every person who returns is your soulmate. Some are here only briefly to offer closure, to help you heal, or to remind you of who you no longer are. That's why discernment is everything during this window. Are you making decisions from fear or from freedom? From longing or from love? Pay attention to how your body responds. Do you feel a sense of peace, expansion, and resonancy, or tension, confusion, and hesitation? Your intuition will know the difference. And the signs around you, songs, synchronicities, repeated numbers, moments of déjà vu, all part of the map the universe is handing you. So, what will you choose? Who or what are you willing to release to step into the life and love that's truly yours? Because by July 7th, Uranus will enter Gemini, and this current chapter will close. The decisions you make between now and then will set the tone for your love story for years to come. This is your moment to be bold, to trust your inner knowing, and to open your heart to a timeline that's more aligned, more authentic, and more filled with real love than anything you've known before. Let the old version of your story fall away and allow your true soulmate connection to rise in its place. Number 8. The final unraveling of a 7-year love pattern. For the past 7 years, your love life has been quietly following a transformative pattern, one that may have gone unnoticed, but has been silently shaping your understanding of love, value, and self-worth. This pattern began in 2018, when Uranus entered Taurus, initiating a period of deep introspection and growth. Over these years, the universe has delivered lessons in varying degrees of intensity, sometimes gentle, sometimes harsh, but always leading you towards a greater sense of authenticity. Whether you realized it or not, each experience was part of a larger cosmic design aimed at breaking down old beliefs and outdated emotional patterns, allowing space for personal growth and deeper self-awareness. As Uranus continues its transit through Taurus, this transformative journey is now reaching its powerful conclusion, signaling the end of a 7-year cycle of deconditioning that has been gradually rewiring your heart and mind. Looking back, think about the beliefs you held about love back in 2018. What were the patterns you were caught in? What kind of people were you drawn to? Perhaps you found yourself repeatedly attracted to relationships that didn't honor your true worth, or you settled for comfort over authenticity. Today, however, your life has evolved. The way you view love has shifted. You've grown, not just as a person, but as someone who knows more about the kind of love you deserve. That change wasn't a random series of events, it was the universe carefully guiding you through a process of unlearning and relearning, preparing you for a moment of profound breakthrough. You are no longer the same person you were 7 years ago. You've shed old layers of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs, creating space for the most authentic version of yourself to emerge. The purpose of this lengthy cosmic journey wasn't just about the heartaches, disappointments, or failed relationships along the way. Every challenge you faced served as a lesson. Each heartbreak, each setback was not a mistake. It was preparation. The universe has been methodically removing everything that wasn't in alignment with your highest good. Every struggle you endured, every painful encounter helped you build a stronger foundation. You were being taught how to value yourself more deeply and how to discern what real love feels like sometimes by experiencing what it doesn't feel like. These lessons, though difficult at times, were essential in shaping your understanding of love that isn't based on need, fear, or dependency, but on mutual respect, growth, and freedom. Now, as the energy of Venus and Uranus aligns at the final degree of Taurus, that 7-year cycle reaches its dramatic conclusion. The lessons you've learned have come full circle, and the tests you've faced are behind you. All the preparation has been leading up to this moment, a moment where the universe is offering you the opportunity to step into a new era of loved one that is based on everything you've learned and the person you've become. But with this new beginning comes the necessity to let go of the old patterns that no longer serve you. You must be willing to release what is familiar, even if it feels safe, and trust that something better is coming. The universe is asking you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, to believe that the love you are about to experience will surpass everything you've left behind. The final question is simple. Are you ready to break free from the limitations of the past and step into a love that reflects your truest self? The time for transformation is now, and it's up to you to embrace the change. Number 9. Decoding this week's synchronicities. This week, something unusual is happening all around you, and if you've been noticing strange coincidences, unexpected encounters, or moments that feel just a little too perfectly timed, don't brush them off. The universe is speaking to you, and right now, it's using the language of synchronicity to guide you through the powerful Venus-Uranus energy building up to the July 4th love shift. But this isn't the kind of message written in words or delivered in a straightforward way. It's symbolic, layered, and sometimes paradoxical, because it reflects the nature of this rare alignment between Uranus and Taurus forces that seem like opposites, yet are coming together in a deeply meaningful way. Uranus represents electricity, technology, disruption, and the future, while Taurus is grounded in nature, the body, the earth, and the wisdom of the past. When these two archetypes fuse, they generate signs that are both wild and grounded, chaotic yet clear, futuristic but rooted. So what kinds of synchronicities should you be looking for? Think about moments where nature and technology collide in curious ways: a lightning storm on a sunny day, a bird sitting calmly on a buzzing power line, a delicate flower blooming through a crack in a sidewalk, or even your phone glitching while you're out hiking in the woods. These aren't accidents. They're reflections of the exact energies dancing through the cosmos right now, reminding you that seemingly opposing forces can merge to spark a new direction in your life. And that's not all. This energy also affects your sense of time and perception. Have you felt like the day moves strangely fast or impossibly slow? Have you run into someone unexpectedly, only to realize later that it happened at just the right moment? Have you caught yourself thinking of someone just before they texted you? These are more than coincidences. They're signals from Uranus, known as the Great Awakener planet that breaks through routine and forces insight when you least expect it. As we approach July 4th, you may find yourself having sudden aha moments, flashes of clarity about relationships, money, or what truly matters to you. You might revisit an issue that's been stuck for years and see it in a completely new light, or realize a truth about someone that's been hiding in plain sight. Ask yourself now, what keeps repeating in my life this week? What signs am I seeing that I keep brushing aside? What inner feeling keeps nudging me, even if I don't understand it yet? These are not just interesting moments, they're instructions. They're guideposts showing you what to release, where to heal, and how to prepare your energy for the next chapter. In Buddhist wisdom, it's said that if you want to know the past, look at your present conditions. If you want to know your future, look at your present actions. The synchronicities you notice now are mirrors of your current energy and clues about where you're being called next. So take this seriously. Keep a journal this week. Write down every dream, every strange conversation, every unexpected encounter. Even things that feel small, like a repeated number, a broken device, or a sentence that stands out from a book, could be part of a much bigger picture. By the time Venus and Uranus meet on July 4th, those scattered puzzle pieces may start to align into a clear message, showing you not just where you are, but where you're meant to go. Stay curious, stay open, and above all, stay present. Because this is the universe helping you awaken, one sign at a time. You're not watching this by accident. This cosmic shift is speaking directly to your heart. If you're ready to welcome unexpected love and divine timing into your life, comment "Open to Love" below. There's still more to uncover about how this alignment can guide you to your true soulmate. Stay tuned and let your heart lead the way. Number 10. When the veil lifts, what happens after July 4th? As we move through the powerful Venus-Uranus conjunction on July 4th, it's important to understand that this isn't an end, it's a beginning. What happens after this cosmic event matters just as much, because it marks the start of an entirely new chapter in how we experience love, connection, and even our sense of self. This is where integration begins. With Venus entering Gemini on July 4th and Uranus following on July 7th, the energy shifts from the grounded, material realm of Taurus into the fast-moving, curious, and communicative air of Gemini. So what does that mean for you? It means that the emotional intensity and deep awakenings you may have felt during the conjunction will now begin to unfold through your thoughts, conversations, and inner realizations. Have you ever had a moment where, after a deep emotional experience, you suddenly start seeing everything with more clarity, like a fog has lifted? That's exactly what this phase will feel like. What was once blocked can now move. Conversations you were afraid to have might suddenly feel easier. People you couldn't reach may now be open. And the love you've been waiting for may start appearing in places you never expected, through a conversation, a message, a shared idea, or even a book or podcast. This is when we begin to understand the deeper meaning behind what we've just been through. It's as if the universe has given us a new lens to see the truth, not just about others, but about ourselves. And it's important to ask yourself now, what have I learned about love through this shift? What does my heart truly want, and is my mind aligned with it? The past 7 years of Uranus in Taurus, from 2018 to 2025, focused on our relationship with the material world, money, comfort, security, and the body. It asked us to reevaluate what we really value and challenged the structures we once clung to for safety. But now, we're stepping into an entirely different kind of revolution that's centered on thought, communication, and intellectual connection. From 2025 to 2033, Uranus in Gemini will urge us to rethink everything we think we know about love, truth, information, and even identity. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace, said the Buddha. And this next era invites us to speak those kinds of words, to build our connections not just on passion or possessions, but on meaning, shared ideas, and honesty. For some of you, this may mean meeting your soulmate in a classroom, a virtual space, or through a shared intellectual pursuit, someone who truly sees your mind, not just your face. For others, it could mean discovering a deeper layer of intimacy with your current partner, where conversations feel electric and ideas flow effortlessly between you. And if you're still seeking your person, take heart, because this new frequency of love is not about chasing or proving. It's about sharing truthfully, thinking together, and allowing connection to grow from mental resonance as much as emotional chemistry. The veil has lifted, the fog is gone. Now, You are being asked to step into the next version of your love life with clarity, curiosity, and courage. So let me ask you, are you willing to speak your truth, to listen with openness, and to love in a way that honors your mind as much as your heart? Because what's unfolding now is more than romance, it's a transformation. And your words, your thoughts, and your intentions are the seeds of the love that's coming next. Choose them with care. Number 11. The new paradigm of love. A revolution begins. We are stepping into a profound shift in how we understand and experience love, and it begins with the celestial alignment of Venus and Uranus on July 4th. This isn't just another date on the calendar, it marks the beginning of a 7-year cycle that redefines the very essence of relationships. For decades, many of us were conditioned to believe that love meant finding someone who would complete us, someone to cling to for safety, familiarity, and comfort. The old paradigm revolved around possession and predictability, where love often came with unspoken rules, roles, and restrictions. But the energy now unfolding is calling us to a higher expression rooted in freedom, growth, and soul-level expansion. As the Buddha once said, you, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This new love isn't about needing someone to fill a void, it's about meeting another soul who inspires your fullest expression, your truest self, and your spiritual evolution. It's no longer about restricting your wings for someone else's peace, but about finding someone who flies beside you, equal, free, and awake. In this new paradigm, connection flows from authenticity, not obligation. It asks you to release the stories you've been told about love being a transaction or a performance. Have you noticed how the relationships that once gave you comfort now feel like cages? Or how your heart longs for more than just being chosen? It longs to be seen, understood, and encouraged to grow. This energy isn't about romance alone. It's a spiritual invitation. If you've been doing the inner work, healing old wounds, letting go of unhealthy attachments, and getting honest about what you truly desire, then this shift is opening a doorway, a portal, if you will, into relationships that reflect the deepest truth of who you are now, not who you used to be. As Khalil Gibran wrote, "Let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you." True love in this era does not seek to control or fix it, seeks to witness, to honor, and to evolve with you. Ask yourself now, are you willing to be loved for your truth, not your performance? Can you love without clinging, connect without losing yourself, and grow without fear? These questions are not just reflective, they are active guides for the journey ahead. As Venus and Uranus come together, they offer a wake-up call wrapped in cosmic beauty. They remind us that love is not status, it is a living, breathing experience that must evolve as we do. And while that might feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable, it is also the very path to joy, intimacy, and soul-aligned partnership. Relationships built in this energy will not ask you to shrink, they will ask you to rise. So, if you feel the stirrings of change in your heart, if you've noticed a longing for something more honest, more alive, more expansive, this is your sign, this is your revolution. The portal is open, and what lies on the other side is not just love, it's liberation. As we stand at the threshold of this powerful Venus-Uranus alignment, remember, love is not something to chase or control, it is something to awaken within. The shifts you're feeling now are not coincidences. They are invitations, invitations to evolve, to open, and to trust that the universe is leading you closer to the love your soul has always known. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom for more insights into love, healing, and the cosmic rhythms guiding us all. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming episodes. Until next time, walk gently, love deeply, and trust the unfolding. The revolution of the heart has already begun.